Fit in 10 Nation, it is day 49 of the Fit in 10 Challenge. Still 21 days left in this challenge. That is 3 weeks, and officially speaking, it's 3 weeks. That is a typical scan cycle, right? So you can still make what? You can still make mega massive change, right? You can still make mega massive change in 21 days. That is 30% of the challenge. That is still a lot. You gotta keep going and actually go as hard as you can, because you know the challenge actually gets a little more difficult diet-wise as it goes on, and you know, arguably, well, not arguably, the cardio gets harder too, and the weights arguably get harder. I mean, you get stronger and you get more confident, and you're able to push more because you're more proficient with the movements, right? So you can still make mega massive change, right? Okay. Question. Somebody asked me about why people wear sweaters in the gym. So my short answer to this is I don't know, because I'm sure that they have different reasons as to why they do. But perhaps you're thinking that there's a reason for this. I suspect it's more just to stay warm. I've never understood air-conditioned gyms. Doesn't make sense to me. You should be warm in the gym. Gyms should always be warm. If you're in a cold environment training, you're especially with weights and heavier weights, you know, you're asking for you're at greater exposure of injury. You want everything to be loose and warm. You do not want the body to be having to fight to stay warm. All right, so this would probably would be my guess on this. I know for myself, I usually will wear a sweater unless it's like summertime, it's super hot out. I will usually wear a hoodie, and then I'll get warmed up, and then eventually I'll just take my hoodie off once I'm really, really warm and I'm starting to sweat. So that would be my guess, but quite frankly, I'm sure there's different reasons as to why people do it. All right. Somebody wrote me and said they're having problems sleeping. That is, they're having problems staying asleep, and so I'm going to run through 20 tips. Well, actually 21 tips here. I'll start today of things that will help you to sleep better. Okay, and some of these may seem obvious, but maybe you don't know. So here we go. So these are the first category of habits that will help you to sleep. So number 1, avoid caffeine after 1 p.m. Okay, caffeine is a stimulant. I'm sure you all know that. So avoid it after 1 p.m. Number 2, eat more protein in the day and eat more carbs at night. Yeah. So you probably were not expecting that one, but in terms of sleep, it will help you. And I used to stay away from carbs at night. I was afraid to have them, but it really doesn't make any difference. Save more of your carbohydrates for at night. Have a little bit of protein. The carbohydrates will help to elicit the what they call the orexin pathways in the brain, and these are pathways that basically help you to sleep. And amino acids block these pathways. So you know, another reason to have protein in the day, it keeps you alert. So anybody that does a higher fat, higher protein, lower carbohydrate diet will say they feel more energetic and they feel less foggy headed. And it's not so much that they're having more energy, because they're really probably not having more energy, not through dietary means that is, but they feel more alert. So if you're having lots of protein at night, you're asking to be more alert. So, you know, don't do that. Save your carbs for night. All right, number 3, pick a regular bedtime and follow it through on the weekends. So studies have shown that, apparently, at least, that people that tend to go to bed between 9 and 11 p.m. tend to have better quality sleep than people that sleep after that time. So longer and more restful sleeps. Number 4. Use a cool temperature to help you to sleep. All right, so don't sleep in I think we've all probably experienced a summer night where it's super hot out and you just don't sleep well because it's just so hot. And if you sleep in an air-conditioned room, for me, I always sleep super well in those rooms, right? So probably a lot of you, I'm sure, have your windows open at night. You will sleep better. All right, now let's move on to category 2. How are we doing for time here? Almost 5 minutes. Okay, I'll start category 2 and I'll wrap it up here. Category number two, optimize your light and dark exposure. So when you go to bed at night, you want to make sure that you are in complete darkness. And one thing that will help you to sleep better through the night is if when you wake up in the morning, if you can expose yourself to light first thing in the morning for like a bright light for a duration of 30 to 60 minutes. So depending on what time you're getting up these days, it might still be dark out. But if it's not, get outside even if you can. It's actually the best time to go outside and walk first thing in the morning when it's light out. If it's light out. Nowadays it's still dark out. Like it starts to get light about 6:30. That's going to change in a few days, right? Because we lose an hour. So, all right, I'll go through more things that will be helpful for sleeping in tomorrow's video. And let's get to the message of the day. Message of the day is this: don't challenge your limits. Don't limit your challenges. Rather, challenge your limits. Right? Don't limit your challenges. Rather, challenge your limits. Right? We got to push through the things that bring some discomfort, and that will help us to be a better human being. Help us to build a little bit of character, and I think ultimately will lead to more satisfaction, happiness in your life. So 3 weeks left in this challenge. Let's keep hitting it hard. Submit and commit. Positive energy, positive vibes. As always, give me some gratitude. Oh, let me read some gratitude. Geez, I keep forgetting this. So let's do that. But now I gotta look it up. So hold on here. Give me 2 seconds. And for the love of God, what? Believe in yourself, right? You got to believe in yourself. Nobody is going to do that for you, unfortunately, okay? You got to believe in yourself. And you are all capable of doing well in this challenge. All right, let's see here. Gratitude. All right, gratitude for this week. My kids, this is from somebody. My kids, roof over my head. That's number 2. Number 3, work, staying consistent. This person has their own business. 4, for taking a chance and signing up for Fit in 10 / Train on Main and being able to work with 2 great trainers. Thank you for those kind words. Number 5, being able to wake up every day and have one more day on this earth. Speaking of which, take advantage of these days, you guys. Keep pushing forward. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow morning at 10:15 a.m. Day 49 wrap up. Tomorrow is day 50. Boom. A monumental mark. Day 50, we start to count down from day 20. That is 20 days to the end, right? So we start to get into the teens, which is crazy in terms of days left. All right, we'll talk to you guys all very soon. Have a wonderful evening. See ya.